गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्थजम्बूफलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणं नमामि विघ्नेश्वरपादपङ्कजम्। सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता चैप्टर 18 श्लोक 26। मुक्तसंगो नहं वादी धृत्युत्साहसमन्वितः सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्योर्निर्विकारः कर्ता सात्विक उच्यते। We have seen three types of jnana. Now, three types of doers. Karta. Karta means a doer. There are three types of doers. Sattvika karta, rajasa karta and tamasa karta. Among them, it is better to be a rajasa karta than a tamasa karta. And it is better to be a sattvika karta than a rajasa karta. We will see sattvika karta in shloka 26. Shloka 26 is about sattvika karta. Mukta Sangaha. The characteristics of a sattvika karta. First of all, he is Mukta Sangaha. He is free from attachment. Attachment to the result. Phalabhisandhi varjitaha. Tyakta phalabhisandhi. He is free from the attachment to the result. It means he is not driven to action by the result. The result does not push him to act. Or the desire for the result is not the motivating factor. Then what is the motivating factor for a sattvika karta? There can be a few. First of all, it is the sense of duty. This is my dharma. This is my duty, so I am doing this. It can be one motivating factor. Sense of duty. Or it may be compassion. The other people are suffering. I have to help them. It may be compassion or broad-mindedness. And it can also be devotion, bhakti. He worships Bhagavan. He does some actions like puja or japa purely because of his love for Bhagavan. Or he may serve his Guru purely because of his devotion to the Guru. Mukta Sangaha, free from desire for the result. The result does not push him to act. So, second characteristic of a Sattvika Karta, Anahamvadi. Aham iti vaditum sheelam yasya saha ahamvadi. Na ahamvadi anahamvadi. He does not say, I am the doer. He does not take pride in doership, and he does not boast about his doership. There are people who do good works in their doership. They will take their photograph and put it in Facebook. See, I did this good work. This person is anahamvadi. He does not boast about his doership. I did this work. I am doing this work. He does not keep saying that. Instead, he surrenders all his work to Ishvara. I am just a servant of Ishvara. Just a dasa, just an instrument in the hands of Ishvara, and I am doing his work. Anahamvadi, dhrityutsaha samanvitaha. Dhriti and utsaha. He is endowed with dhriti and utsaha. Utsaha means enthusiasm. It is the willingness to take up any work. When it comes to sakama karma, it is easy to get. People take interest in any work that is going to be beneficial to them. But when it comes to nishkama karma, utsaha is very rare. Enthusiasm is very rare. If it is a voluntary service on their own, very few people come forward on their own. Without being asked. There are some people, they voluntarily come forward. I will do this service. Or sometimes they ask, what service can I do? But it is rare. It is utsaha. The willingness to. Then there are some people, if you ask them to do, they will do. It is mediocre. Mediocre utsaha. So utsaha is the willingness to do an act. Willingness to do a work, an action. Specifically, then dhriti, determination. Some people will start an action. They will start a kind of service or a sadhana. But after some time, they find that it is not so easy. There are difficulties. To do any service is not easy. It is challenging. Sometimes you may have to face criticism. Sometimes there will be physical problem. Its own difficulties. Then after some time they give up. It is absence of dhriti, absence of determination. Such people are called arambhashuraah. Some of you might have heard this word. Arambhashuraah. They begin with the great enthusiasm. But after some time, all the fuel gets exhausted. That is why Bhagavan says, you need utsaha. Just dhriti is not enough. Just utsaha is not enough. You need dhriti. And continue the work forward. Dhrityutsaha samanvitaha. Unaffected by siddhi and asiddhi. Siddhi means success. Asiddhi means a failure. There will be success. Sometimes return. Sometimes you get more than expected return. Sometimes it may be less than expected return. All possibilities are there. Siddhi and asiddhi. Generally, people get affected if there is a siddhi. There is elation. And this happens even in Nishkama Karma. Let us take someone is doing service, seva. When he does seva, he expects some recognition, at least some thank you, some words of gratitude. When it doesn't come, the person gets dejected. It is asiddhi. A sattvika karta should be indifferent to siddhi and asiddhi. If someone does not say thank you, he does not get affected. In spite of not getting any recognition, he will continue to do his service. Because he surrenders his service to the Ishvara. I am doing it for Ishvara. Ishvararpana buddhi. Most often we expect some words of gratitude from others whenever we help others. And it is very common to say thank you nowadays. But I tell you, don't expect a thank you. Because if the other person says thank you, and you are happy with the thank you, you have already received the drishta phala. And when there is a drishta phala, there is no adrishta phala. If you want the adrishta phala of your service, don't expect a thank you also. If someone says all right, but don't go behind it. That is why I generally don't say thank you to these people around me. They don't get a thank you, generally. Sometimes I may say, because I know if I say thank you and they get the drishta phala, they are happy. Oh, Swamiji said thank you. Then there is no adrishta. So, siddhya siddhyoha nirvikara. Not affected by success or failure. Not affected by gain or loss. Karta sattvika uchyate. This kind of a karta is sattvika karta. Then rajasa karta. Ragi karma phala prepsuhu. Lubdho himsatmako shuchihi. Harsha shokanvitah karta. Rajasah parikirtitaha. Ragi. Rajasa karta is a ragi. Not the ragi that we eat. Ragi mudde. Not that ragi. Ragaha asya astiti ragi. A person with the raga is called ragi. Raga means attachment. A compulsive liking is raga. This person is motivated to work with by his liking to the work. I like doing this, so I will do it. What kind of work he will do is decided by his likes and dislikes. A modern person will ask, what is wrong with it? There is something wrong with it because our likes and dislikes should be subordinated to our duty, our sense of duty. What is right? What is my duty? I should do even if I don't like it. That is dharma. It is true in the case of Arjuna also. Arjuna doesn't like to fight. But Krishna says, now it is your duty. You have to fight. Whether you like it or not. A mother, it is a mother's duty to take care of her baby. And taking care doesn't mean just celebrating the baby's birthday every month. Nowadays, mothers celebrate birthday every month, not every year. First month birthday, second month birthday. So every month, Masika. So third month, fourth month, the baby doesn't know what is birthday. But the mother will take a selfie and put the birthday of the baby photos. So the mother likes to do this. But in the meantime, the mother has to do so many other things also. Cleaning the baby. Cleaning the, what they call, diaper, etc. So the mother cannot say, I will do only the works that I like. I will not do the other part which I don't like. Someone else will do. The mother cannot say that. Therefore, the actions that we do should be driven by our sense of duty and not our likes and dislikes. Ragi, karma phala prepsuhu. This Rajasakarta is a karma phala prepsu. He is attached to the result of the action. He is driven by the desires for action, desire for the results of action. Karma phalam ichhati. He desires karma phala. The desire for karma phala is the motivating factor. Lubdhaha. He is greedy. What is greed? Madhusudana Saraswati says, he wants to get money from others and he doesn't want to spend his money. He wants to get maximum from others and he does not want to shell out from his own purse. This is greed. This is one definition of greed. Himsatmakaha. He does not mind hurting others, hurting other beings to fulfill his desires. He includes a she also. There is no gender bias here. If I say something good and I say he, the women will have problem. You say she also. But if I say something negative, if I use he, just he, the women won't say anything. They will be okay. So he includes she also. Doesn't mind hurting other beings for fulfilling one's own desire. Just for satisfying our taste buds, we human beings take so many lives. Just for the taste, just for the sake of our taste buds. It is not needed to live. One can live a life without killing so many beings, so many chickens, so many fishes. But for our taste buds, for gratifying our taste buds, we take so many lives. And that too, halal cut. Halal food. Himsatmaka. Jhatka. There is another thing called jhatka. It is a lesser himsa, relatively less. Then there is a halal, very much himsa. Himsatmakaha. Ashuchihi. Impure. Shastrokta shauchahinaha. He lacks the purity prescribed by the Shastra. External purity as well as internal purity. Harshashokanvitaha. He is endowed with harsha and shoka, elation and dejection. Harsha means elation, shoka means a dejection. When he gets the result of his action, there is harsha. He jumps with the joy. And when there is a disappointing result, he gets dejected. Shoka. Harsha shokanvitaha. This is in contrast with siddhya siddhyor nirvikaraha in the previous shloka. Karta rajasaf parikirtitaha. This kind of a karta is a rajasa karta. Ayuktaf prakritastabdhaha shatho naishkritiko lasaha vishadi dirghasutri cha karta tamasa uchyate. Tamasa karta. Ayuktaha. Lacking in focus. When he does an action, he is not focused. He does the work carelessly. And sometimes it leads to negative result. Prakritaha. He does not have the shastrokta samskara. He does not bother to follow the disciplines of the shastra. He speaks as he likes. He eats what he likes. And he does what he likes, without following the disciplines laid down by the Shastra. Kama chara, kama vada, and kama bhaksha. Kama chara means doing what one likes. Kama vada, speaking what one likes, how one likes, without following the Shastriya way of speaking, like truthfulness, etc. And Kama Bhaksha, eating what one likes. Stabdhaha, stubborn. He is stubborn. He won't listen to anybody's advice. He is not ready to accept the Shastra. Shataha, dishonest. He does not bother to be honest in his dealings. Naishkritikaha, violent in a deceptive way. He causes violence deceptively. In Rajasakarta, we saw Himsatmaka. A Rajasakarta does Himsa, but this is even more dangerous. Naishkritika. He deceives others and hurts others. Vishadi, always dejected. You cannot find him happy. He has no satisfaction, always sad, always dejected. Dirghasutri, procrastinating. He will keep postponing. Instead of doing today, I will do it tomorrow. But the tomorrow never comes. Keeps postponing till the last moment. And sometimes it is not done at all. Dirghasutri. Karta tamasa uchyate. This kind of a karta is tamasa karta. Thus, we saw 3 types of kartas. Now, Krishna is going to talk about some other things also. Shloka 29. Buddhir-bhedam dhriteshchaiva gunatastrividham shano prochyamanamasheshena prithaktvena dhananjaya. Buddhehe dhriteshcha eva. Krishna is going to talk about 2 things. Buddhi and dhriti. Buddhi refers to the intellect, the antahkarana, and dhriti for fortitude, determination. Gunataha trividham. Both these are threefold. And how they are threefold? Gunataha, in terms of qualities, in terms of gunas. Sattvika, Rajasa and Tamasa. Shranu. Maya asheshena prochyamanam shranu. I am going to tell them asheshena, completely, without anything left behind. The teaching is going to be complete. You don't have to look into any other book. Asheshena. And prithaktvena, each one distinctly. Madhusudana Saraswati adds, Heyadeya vivekena. Not adds, he gives the meaning of prithaktvena. Prithaktvena means Heyadeya vivekena. Showing what is heya, what should be given up, and what is adeya, what should be accepted, what should be owned up. With this understanding, with this clarity, He Dhananjaya, Krishna is addressing Arjuna. O Dhananjaya, another name of Arjuna. Arjuna has many names. One name is Dhananjaya. Shranu, please listen to me. Now, 3 types of buddhi. Sattvika buddhi, Rajasa buddhi, and tamasa buddhi. Pravrittincha nivrittincha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham mokshancha ya vetti buddhis sa partha satviki. Satvika buddhi. This buddhi has clarity. A mind with the clarity. Clarity about many things. Pravrittincha nivrittincha. What is pravritti and what is nivritti? Pravritti means karma marga. Nivritti means sannyasa marga. Both karma and sannyasa are integral part of moksha sadhana. Integral parts of the pursuit of moksha. We need karma yoga. Without karma yoga, one cannot get chitta shuddhi. And we need a sannyasa also. This person who has a sattvika buddhi, he understands the role of both karma and sannyasa. He understands the significance of both karma and sannyasa. Who should do karma? And who should do sannyasa? In fact, sannyasa is not doing. It is freedom from doing. A sannyasi is not a doer. He gives up all actions. Generally, people wonder, what is this Swami's profession? Because there is a column, if there is an application form, generally there is a column, occupation, what to write. You can write, someone wrote social worker. But this sannyasi is not even a social worker. He is not a worker. All ERs are given up. All ER and OR. A sannyasi doesn't have any of them. Not a worker, not a doctor, not an engineer, not a professor, not even a teacher. A sannyasi is not a teacher. Teacher is not his profession. He teaches because it is useful to others. But it is not his profession. He has given up all professions, given up all relations. A sannyasi is not a father, not a brother. All relations are also given up. Not a father, not a brother, not a brother-in-law, not a grandfather. All professions and all relations he has given up. So sannyasa involves giving up all karmas. That is nivritti. Nivritti means giving up. Nivritti means a withdrawal from everything. Nivritti has its own role, its own importance in the pursuit of moksha. And this person understands when there should be pravritti and when there should be nivritti. Many people don't understand it. They think pravritti alone is needed. You should work, do karma. Then you will get moksha. And some people think everyone should give up all karmas. There are some people who say all of you should become introvert. All of you should give up everything and meditate. It doesn't work. It will create problem. Everyone cannot give up work. Sannyasa is possible when a person is mature enough to give up. Give up all work and sit quiet and spend all his time in meditation, in Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Then sannyasa will work. Otherwise, sannyasa is not possible. So there is a clarity on pravritti and nivritti. And karya karye, he understands karya and akarya. Karya means dharma. What I should do in keeping with the Shastra, in keeping with the injunctions of the Shastra, what an individual is supposed to do is karya, kartavya, what one should do. It is called dharma. And akarya, what one is prohibited. What is prohibited for a person? This is akarya. Means adharma. So this sattvika buddhi understands dharma and adharma with the clarity. What is my duty? What is my swadharma? What is not in keeping with my swadharma? This buddhi understands clearly. With the help of Shastra, with the help of the Guru, he understands. Bhaya bhaye. Bhaya, fear, insecurity. Abhaya means freedom from insecurity. What will give me true security? Many people are confused about it. What will give me true security? People think money will give security and they accumulate money Money will give abhaya. And keep accumulating money, keep amassing wealth. But while amassing wealth, this person compromises with the dharma. He tells lies. He cheats people. But telling lies and cheating people, he has no bhaya. He does not have fear. He has fear about his unpredictable future. But he has no fear about doing adharma. That means his bhaya and abhaya are misplaced. A sattvika person will have bhaya as far as adharma is concerned. He knows, if I violate the dharma, I am going to get papa. So his bhaya and abhaya are placed properly. He knows where he will get the true sense of security from. The true security does not come from money. It does not come from relatives. There is only one source of abhaya. It is Ishvara. Yogakshemam vahamyaham. Who says? Not the LIC people. Krishna says. Bhagavan is the true abhaya. Dharma is the true abhaya. And the adharma is bhaya. Bhaya bhaye. Bandham moksham chayaveti. He understands bandha and moksha properly. What is true bandha? What is true samsara? And what is true freedom? Nowadays people think doing what I like is freedom. I dress as I like, it is my freedom. I eat what I like, it is my freedom. But it is not freedom. Being licentious is not freedom. It looks like freedom. But in fact, the person is falling into a deeper trap of samsara. In the long run. What is the true freedom? The true freedom is the freedom from embodiment. Freedom from the bodily confines. And it is possible with the Brahmajnana. Bandha and moksha. He gets a clear understanding of these two things. Buddhissa partha sattviki. This buddhi is a Satviki Buddhi. The Buddhi with which he gets a clear understanding of what the Shastra says, a clear understanding of Dharma and Adharma, a clear understanding of moksha and samsara, a clear understanding of what I should do. To get a clarity in understanding of these things, what is my pursuit, what is my priority in life, he has clarity. To get this clarity, one should have Sattvika Buddhi. Otherwise, there is a lot of confusion regarding one's own priorities. Most often people are not clear about what they want in life, what they need in life. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.